Quakin Gospel. It captivates your mind. It quickens your heart. It soothes your soul. Reaching the masses. Quakin Gospel. Through gospel music, arts, and events. Like you've never seen before. More than just a show. It is Quakin Gospel. Live gospel changing lives.
So 2 words for our second episode, mind blowing. Hello everybody, and brace yourself for another exciting edition of Quakin Gospel. If you're seeing us for the first time, or if you're hearing about us for the first time, well, we are bringing you live Christian entertainment, events, news, and entertainment. Hot. That's what we'll be doing. We'll be bringing you hot stuff, hot Christian stuff. That's what we'll be doing. And please check us out on Facebook, on Quakin Gospel TV, on Instagram, Quakin_Gospel, on Twitter at Quakin Gospel, or subscribe to our YouTube channel, or you can just hook up with us and send in your views and comment on our WhatsApp number 02000 74544. So, well, we are starting, people. We're about to groove, like I call it. Let's run. So moving on straight into our event segment. Today we are throwing back with Impact's crew, Halal. Now, if you guys, I'm sure you've forgotten, that's why I'm bringing it up. I think it was a very youthful program. It was dubbed Jesus, Sex and Music. I mean, that's quite a very controversial, provocative title right there for a youthful program. Well, Quakin was there, and we had some real questions to ask, and we got some real answers. So let's just check this out real quick. Oh, guys, and Jeremy was there. Jeremy's she testified to her life. It was just amazing, and she sings. I mean, from the beginning she did a little bit of singing, and it was so beautiful. I love the fact that she was able to put her life out there for the youth. So let's check this out. Halal, Impact Crew.
Quakin Gospel.
Halal 2015 happened at the Evangel Assemblies of God at Dabraka premises, dubbed Jesus, Sex and Music.
Guys, we are here at Halal 2015. Talk of Jesus, sex and music. 3 controversial stories.
We started with the idea of getting together SHS graduates to thank God for a successful examination and all that. And then later on, the vision broadened.
A very controversial piece of cake, if you ask me.
I will show you the origin of this immoral thing. Now, when we talk about Helen, I hear. When we talk about sexual immorality now, there are different words that can be used, okay? But the original meaning of the word sexual immorality is, or fornication, is pornio. Can I hear you say pornio? Oh, I can't hear you. Can you say pornio? It's a Greek word. Now, the Greek word pornio means, okay, or that's the root word where we get pornography. And one day, you'll be cast out of the presence of God. Please, close your eyes. Let's do this with me. Do this with me, please.
We asked some real questions and we got some real answers.
It's like if you're not doing it, you don't know what's up.
I think it's a nice show to tell with the youth of nowadays not to have sex, because right now, even on campus, I think sex is a normal thing.
Girl knows her Bible.
Everyone who is able to keep himself pure, there's an advantage to it.
I believe that with prayer, there's nothing too impossible, because all that you need to do is daily pray to God for self-control.
Come again?
Are you a virgin?
Of course.
Why are you smiling?
Well, I didn't expect that. We are always distracted by songs, sexual immorality, and sometimes we backslide.
Are you a virgin?
Yes, it's more or less like sex is taking over the youth rather than any other thing.
Are you a virgin?
No. I think it has been very inspiring. Yeah, I'm a virgin.
Really?
Yeah, sure. I don't see most of the churches talking about Jesus, sex, and music.
The event started late, way too late, but it promised to be fun-packed. By 4 o'clock, the show was booming hot already. The audience just couldn't resist the dance. I mean, what better place to do the moves than in the house of God?
Quakin is the new shake.
The program was great with some celebs too, and Quakin spotted them up close.
So I just came through to give them my experience where I've been, and hope that by the special grace of God, it will inspire some young people to live right. Before now, people have thought that you can't have fun with music and sex if you're in Jesus.
Our ever-smashing Jeremy represented with a voice as smooth as ever to share her life experience. It was quite a moment.
I fought it with all my strength because I had been brought up right. Brought up in church knowing that sex before marriage was wrong, and I needed to keep my virginity intact. But he was stronger, too strong for me to fight him off. But that was no excuse. It was done. It all happened in a split second. 1 minute, we were just relaxing and holding each other, listening to music, and next thing I knew, he was forcing and I was screaming, stop, 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 wait, give me a second.
And yeah, you see that you've tried everything. It's in one in the process from behind you, why are you in that? What else?
I also met her in church. Okay. And she asked for it. I felt like, yeah, I wanted to do it, but I was brought up well in the church and all that. But I felt like, yeah, when I don't do it, it's going to, okay, just ask for it, so what?
Halal in all went down good. It was worth the effort. So a yippee for Impact Crew. You guys nailed it.
Quakin Gospel.
We believe in excellence. We stand for the truth. Our hallmark is to produce the best. And only the best for the nation and worldwide. We provide high-status education, spiritually tuned atmosphere. We are defined as Pentecost University College.
Well, if you're just joining us, you're still on Quakin Gospel. Let's move straight into our current event segment. You guys remember Pastor Isiah, Diary of a Worshipper? It's quite recent. I mean, that event was just mind-blowing. I mean, that's one of the reasons why this episode is tagged mind-blowing. I loved the atmosphere. I was there. I mean, Quakin was there, and the atmosphere was just jammed up, so filled with the Holy Spirit. Pastor Helen Yawson's ministration was amazing as usual, and of course, if administration is coming from Pastor Isiah, I mean, what should you expect? It was an amazing night. I mean, I was personally touched by God. So let's just take a quick look at Pastor Isiah's Diary of a Worshipper.
Keep your mind stayed on me. gathering is not a gathering of songs. It's not a gathering of the voice of the mouth, but the voice of the heart. Just lift your hands. Lord, we wait on you. Preach the word of God. When I was done preaching, we began to speak in tongues as we were doing. In my spirit, I thank God for this team. They understand you can rehearse with me for hours, but I don't move like that. Oh God, most high, Master and Lord, you reign on high, and beauty and splendor I can't deny. The power of the risen Christ, oh Lamb
So like I said, Pastor Isiah's Diary of a Worshipper was just amazing, simply uplifting. If you're just joining us, well, you're on Quakin Gospel. Do not forget to reach us on our social media platforms. On Facebook, you can reach us on Quakin Gospel TV. On Instagram, Quakin_Gospel. On Twitter, @Quakin Gospel. Or just subscribe to our YouTube channel and, just check our videos out. Or you can just reach us on 02000 74544 on our WhatsApp number. Let's just chit chat. Let's WhatsApp. I know you ladies like WhatsApp, so let's WhatsApp. All right, great. Moving on straight, let's move on into our hangout session. I love hanging out, and this particular guy, well, he's very cool. Kingskid, we're hanging out with Kingskid. He's absolutely cool, and I loved hanging out with him, particularly because the day we were hanging out, it was just crazy. We were moving up and down with the location. I mean, we couldn't just find him, but luckily enough, he was able to drive and catch up with us. So it was just great. Kingskid, we are hanging out with Kingskid on Quakin Gospel. Take a look.
Yeah, man.
You obviously are a very religious person.
Spiritual person, not
spiritual,
religious. Yeah.
Spiritual. So what is Christianity to you? Like, define it in your own way.
Christianity should be a relationship between a creation and its creator. It's more about a relationship. Christianity should be a relationship, not a title. I'm a Christian.
King, how did music start for you?
Music. I've always been in love with music. Music was my best friend when I had no friends. It was my girlfriend before I even started dating. It was my mother. It was my father when my father was not around. Music has been everything for me, and it has been something that is the only thing that I've been so convinced about. And hearing from God, that is actually what He brought me here to do.
You heard from Him?
Yeah.
Like how?
Through prophecies, through dreams and stuff. Yeah, when I was 12 years old, I received my first prophecy about everything I'm doing now.
Wow, this is...
Yeah, He asked me to take music very seriously because it is what I am born to do. So I'm a kind of person, when I hear from God, that's fine. I don't care what anybody else thinks or says about me. So I've always been looking forward to it. But I thought that it would happen in a way, someone would just discover me and say, oh, this guy has talents, let's just sign him and everything. But, I had to act as a Christian. I'm saying that because it needed faith. And faith is an action word. You don't just sit down and say, I have faith. Like, you get it.
Did you know you were going to do rap or singing at that time? Or you just knew rap?
I knew I was going to do something different, like totally different. I knew I was going to make history. I don't care if you think I'm too new. But
holy water on principalities. All hail Christ the Messiah. He the only thing I desire. By His grace way I aspire. And man, I never go expire. Try touch me, you go see fire. Me then crucify.
No, I knew I was going to make history. I knew I was born to change things. I knew I was born to be
You knew
great.
you were going to do rap?
I knew I was going to do rap. My music is not just rap. It's an eclectic combination.
So you sing too?
Yeah, I sing and I rap as well.
Wow.
Yeah, I actually sing more than I rap. So, I mean, even at the age of 9 and 10, I used to do it in church. I used to rap and sing in church. By then,
that
rap
was,
wasn't even big.
Rap is different, especially when it comes to
Christian
church.
Yeah. So it was something different, and there was not, excuse me to say, a market for urban gospel.
Exactly.
Then to get it, But I mean, I remember every 24th December when I was like 9 years old, I always used to act in church and also rap and sing on every 24th December.
Charlie make another try me. Charlie make another try me. Charlie make another try me. My daddy is the most I got. Charlie make another try me.
How has the journey been so far?
I mean, I had a problem in the beginning because I'm Christian and I was doing this for the edification of the people of the church, first of all. But in the beginning, they didn't really understand it because they thought it was just a young boy who a disappointed hip life, like somebody says, or something. Somebody who just wants to do secular music and it won't work for him and he's just doing whatever.
He's
That's what some people. It's been amazing. Right now, I mean, the church is understanding. Christians and even non-Christians are also understanding and loving it and seeing it as an alternative to, instead of listening to secular music, they'll rather listen to urban gospel now. A lot of youth are going back to the church and they can dance and have fun with gospel music as well. That's one thing. I know there's like 1,000 more people like me who are coming up. Even now, there are people who are actually doing well with contemporary and urban gospel as well.
And people relate to this guyness, like this personality. Yeah, more to the secular music. So does it pose any pressure on you?
It doesn't pose. It doesn't really pose that much pressure. The guyness or whatever category that people try to, or whatever name people try to put on the genre of music that I do, is just. It's just human attitude. We always want to categorize stuff. Do you get it? We always want to put something in a box and say, is this, is that, and everything. And so that's where the pressure will come from. But dressing or looking good is not a sin. It's not any pressure. Yeah, I mean, I just dress how I dress. It has to be decent. That's number one. It has to be very clean as well. That's number two. No sagging, no showing of boobs, and I mean for the ladies and stuff. No. Step out right now. There's a blue sky and there's green grass and there's red flowers and a white and yellow dog to show you that the God who made the world and the universe is a God who has beauty at heart. He's a God of aesthetic and he understands beauty a lot. And so we as human beings, as the image of God, also have to show the people of the world that God is love, God is beauty, God is fun, God is exciting, so that they can also come aboard and join us to worship God.
Who is your favorite personality of all time?
Personality, Kirk Franklin. It's not that easy there. So for him staying that faithful, I really love and admire him a lot. Like, he has done an amazing thing, and I mean, I learned from him as well.
Do you listen to any kind of music aside gospel?
When I went off, actually, it swayed me off, and then I came back to God in my third year in Central University. I rededicated my life to God, and then I released my first single and told God that if it was time for me to do what He brought me here to do, He should help me out. And it's been an amazing journey. Since then, I don't listen to secular music.
No,
I am trying to get people to listen to gospel music. Do you get it? Yeah, because if you are listening to it because of the beats and the style or whatever, God has blessed me with versatility and style. I will make music to draw you away from the darkness, away from the world into the church.
What's your favorite food?
My favorite food, yam and garden eggs stew. That's my favorite local
Your
food.
continental.
Oh, continental.
What do you do for fun?
For fun, music,
aside music
and movies.
Oh, you love movies?
Yeah, I love movies.
So what's the one thing you believe in?
God is the kind of God who, this thing just marvels me. He picks up clay and molds it and puts it down. And then when you cut the clay right now, what do you see? You see lungs, you see veins, you see, arteries and stuff that's the Bible never mentioned. He just picked up clay and put it together. And look at all the things that are in our body. We have lungs, we have kidneys, we have blood. We have a lot of stuff running in our body. And the same way, he just breathed life into us. And out of that breath, there's greatness. There have been presidents, there have been musicians, there are gifts, there are talents and everything in it. And so I believe that the breath of God in us is a promise of greatness. And I mean, you giving up on a dream or something means that you don't believe enough or you don't know who you are.
So the one thing you believe in is that with God,
everything is possible. There's nothing that is not possible.
My daddy is the most I got. Charlie make another try meal. Charlie make another try meal. Charlie make another try meal. My daddy is the most I got. Okay.
Are you gonna? Turn up. Yeah, boy.